Good evening to everybody here. I wanted to begin by touching on something that was addressed last week when you told me that there were certain things that I could and could not say, and that if you didn't like what I said, I would be told to sit down. Well,
What I told you, Mr. O'Connor, please don't do that. What I told you is that the hateful, insensitive, and inappropriate speech that you used 2 meetings ago, that I did not wish you to go there, and that if you did, I would ask you to sit down. Don't say it as if I have limited your ability to share your comments as long as they were done in an appropriate fashion. Okay? You have 5 minutes left of your 6 minutes.
Well, ma'am, the reason I bring this up is because even though you may not like anything that somebody says, you don't have a right to tell somebody to sit down. You have the right of an opinion to call something offensive or this or that, but you don't have the right to tell somebody that they can't say something. That is guaranteed in the United States Constitution. So I just want to make sure that I am very passionate about submitting that opinion to you and to the ladies and gentlemen here. To the ladies and gentlemen who are here today. We have the right to say things you might not like. No matter how much you might dislike them, we still have the right to say them. The next thing that I want to bring up is actually a quote from Ted Cruz when he gave his long speech. It was a really interesting comment that he made that I would like to make sure everybody hears. He said, "Town hall is the core of our job." This isn't a town hall, it's a town council meeting, same concept. But what he was driving at was, he said his #1 priority as a representative was to listen to the concerns of his constituents, to listen and to address their concerns. Now, I have submitted many concerns to you, and there are some that you still haven't addressed that I would like to address now, again with that emphasis of the fact that I do believe your #1 job at these town council meetings is to hear what I have to say, whether you like it, whether you dislike it is kind of irrelevant, and to address them. So I'd asked you last week and the week before about the history of municipal tax increases and decreases throughout the last 25 years. I'd like a figure on that, and I'm comfortable asking that without filling out an Oprah request, because I know that you've been on the town council for at least 17 years or so, I think longer. So I think it should be pretty easy for you to guess about how many increases and how many decreases. I would like finally, after about a month or two, an answer to that. And I also just want to say that I wish there was more talk about vision and goals in terms of what's going to happen here in East Windsor. I was a little curious about how other communities do their town council meetings and how they present what they want to do. And I just picked a random one. There's so many towns out there. I picked Naples, Florida because I was on vacation. I thought it was a beautiful place. I was curious. And I found some interesting things about it. They make very clear what their vision is, and they're really good with transparency.